You're getting the griddle. You're getting everything you see here for under $150. This is almost $100 off our regular price. It's the lowest price we have ever offered, and it's the perfect time to get it home. You'll have it for Thanksgiving. You'll be cooking all your holiday meals, and this is how you create a Curtis Stone kitchen. We're gonna get it out to you on FlexPay, and here's the other big news of the day. Free shipping on all Curtis Stone. Every accessory, every rack, every pot, every pan. We're gonna make sure that you have everything you need to get started. But here's what's happening as well. This is your cookware. I wonder if you need bakeware. I wonder if we could get you some great bakeware. Oh, we got that too. It is our best value of the day. Check it out. Come on in. It is our #1 culinary brand. It's the internationally renowned Michelin-starred chef. He's a restaurateur, he's a best-selling author, and he brings you millions and millions of DuraPans and DuraBakes over the years, but he has never done a DuraBake set like this. You're gonna bake, you're gonna roast, you're gonna serve, you're gonna store. You are getting not only great pans, but you're also getting the matching lids. They are oven safe, they are dishwasher safe, they're freezer safe, the refrigerator safe. You love his DuraBake, and now you're getting the biggest, best configuration that he has ever done in the history of HSN. What are you getting? You're getting 2 of the 5x7 pans with the lids. You're getting 1 of the big 9x13 deep dish pans. You're getting the 9x13 roasting pan, 4 pans, and you're also getting the 4 matching snap top lids. They nest, they store, and now you can take them anywhere and everywhere. And the best part is the cleanup is a breeze because of that incredible food release of DuraBake. That's our best value of the day, and I'll tell you what a value it is. $93 anywhere else. And if you were to buy it separately, only today, as long as our quantities last, it's $49.99. We'll also put that on free shipping. We never do the bakeware, the pans on free shipping. So take that to the bank, and we'll get it out to you on FlexPay. Let's just go over the colors. Already very popular. How many gone today? I can't even keep track. 26,000 of you will be baking this holiday season with the best pans, our #1 top-rated customer brand here at HSN. So there we go. Our lightest shade is called the Stone Gray, or light gray. Then we have it for you in our Stone Gray, and then we've got this beautiful gold. We have a great red. I know you love your classic red, and then we also have it for you in the turquoise. But let's get out to the man, the myth, the legend, Curtis Stone. He's in the house.
Yeah.
So nice to have you here, and
so good to be
you make
here.
baking a breeze with the DuraPans.
Here's what's so exciting about this set. First of all, it's huge. Okay, you're getting 8 pieces.
Yeah.
The 2 5x7s I absolutely love, and then we've done something really cool with these 9x13. So these are the 2 big boys, right? I'm going to pop the lids on them both. This is the beautiful roaster, and this is the sheet pan. Now you might be wondering, why is one lid big and one lid kind of flat? Well, that's because sometimes you've got big stuff to put in there, so that's why we designed it. Now, of course they work this way, but I also made sure that they worked on each other. So if you want to do something huge that's in your roasting pan, it absolutely works. And if you want to do something in the sheet pan, that works too. Okay, let me just show you how we've engineered it, because this is important to understand. It nests down really nicely. So we've made it so these guys fit perfectly in there. This lid goes on the top here, and then of course this little guy holds it all together. So just because it's a big set doesn't mean it takes up a lot of space. In fact, it's pretty compact and is pretty cool like that. So, okay, I know you came for the food, so let me get to it. I've got nachos coming your way. Let me get out of your way. You're gonna
be all over this kitchen and back and forth. Remember, if you're just tuning in, it's all on free shipping, and it all ends at midnight. So if you've ever wanted to stock up on any of your all-time favorite Curtis Stone accessories, whether it's utensils, whether it's the rolling racks that you can use to also keep your countertops cool, it's a perfect time.
Right, so look, here's the sheet pan. Just wait until you see how this DuraPan actually works. You literally just hold it up and look at what happens. It literally slides out. This is nachos, guys, with sticky, gooey cheese, right? And I wanted you to see that because I think it's super cool. Let me go ahead, show you the cleanup. You just wipe it, and in 2 quick shakes, you've got a perfectly clean pan. Now, you might think they were stunt nachos. Let me prove you something. Look how gooey and cheesy and fantastic these nachos actually are, right? You can see all of that melted cheese everywhere. None of that stuck to the pan, by the way. Next, I've got a lasagna. Same deal. This also, if I wanted to, oh, by the way, see what I dropped it on? This is my trivet. It's a 20 by 13 trivet. It is the Big Daddy, and I really wanted you to see it because, you know, it protects your kitchen counters, it protects your dining room tables, it rolls up and gets out of your way when you don't want to use it, and of course, free shipping and handling makes it an unbelievable deal. I mean, look, even a lasagna slides out of the DuraPan. Literally, that whole pan of lasagna just slides on out. But Sarah, don't you think this is why people love it? I mean, we sold 5 million pieces, right? And it's because it works so well.
Yeah, millions and millions sold because it is simply our #1 culinary brand here at HSN. But he would not be #1 year after year, season after season, if people didn't love them and appreciate them and get them home and say, you know what? I think I need some more Curtis Stone. There's never been a better time to get a whole new Curtis Stone kitchen. We have the bakewares, our today's special. We've got the big Black Friday deal and the cookware. My family all has Curtis Stone kitchens. I told you the true story. The last time I saw my family, we all got together in Massachusetts. We all hung out at a big Italian restaurant. We were having a great time. The whole time, Curtis, everyone was asking me about Curtis Stone items and if I would not help them place their order while we were at the table waiting for the meal to arrive, because from my sister-in-law to my sisters to my parents to my brother-in-law, people realize it's such great cookware and it's such amazing values.
It really is. Now, this
looks incredible.
This is a macaroni and cheese, and I'm just doing this to show you that even a sticky mac and cheese, I even let this one, I filled it to the brim, so it sort of boiled over the top. I'll show you the cleanup because the best part of all is when the cleanup is this simple, right? That burnt on cheese, or baked on cheese, I should say, literally just wipes right on out. This is a 2-tower. Sometimes you get a 2-tower. But the cleanup is so effortless.
Do you need water?
Now, it looks small, right? You don't even need water. Here's some mashed potatoes. So I'm showing you a couple of side dishes because this is what you'll be doing for the holidays. Look at that. Mashed potatoes slides right on out. Again, the cleanup is literally
falls out of the pan. So what makes DuraPan different than other nonsticks?
It's the way we build the nonstick, right? And it's 5 layers. It's DuraPan Plus. We've never been happier with it. Look at the quantity of food too that comes out. Right? I know that this is just thrown together, but mashed potatoes,
can I
please. Now this, I'd forgive you for thinking it was a small little pan, but it's quite a deep pan, so it does hold a good volume of food. What do you think? Do I pass the test?
I might just be standing right here next to this plate of mac and cheese the entire show.
Oh, good. I don't have to send back the stars.
But right, if you're the one that does dishes, you want to plan. If you're soaking or scraping your pans, or if you're scrubbing your pans, they're not the DuraBake.
They're not DuraPan. No, absolutely not. So look, I'm gonna show you now. I've gone ahead and baked some salmon and veggies. I call this the sheet pan supper. I literally throw it all together. We have some of these Faroe Island salmon roast, but only guys, this is the last show of my visit. I'm not on tomorrow. This is it. I'm back once in December. We are not doing cookware or bakeware. So I want you to know that if you are thinking of picking up a set of bakeware, now is the chance. If you're thinking of picking up cookware, now is the chance, because we've got that big 10-piece set that people have gone crazy for all day.
You haven't done a bakeware set in what, like 5 years?
That's right. Absolutely not.
5 years.
I know, it's been too long, but look at this gorgeous salmon, right? You throw this in the pan at 380, 400 degrees for like 12 minutes with these veggies, and you get this incredible Faroe Island salmon. By the way, we've got a couple of sauces that work really nicely with this as well. I've got a sriracha aioli. I also have a delicious soy and ginger. You can buy 2 of these, or 1 of either. I'm going to drizzle just a little of that sriracha mayo because it really is a beautiful way to serve that. Okay, now.
I love that spicy mayo. Remember, we don't usually do free shipping on pots and pans. We don't do free shipping on the racks. We don't do free shipping on the utensils. This is a one huge day free shipping sale with Curtis Stone. So I'm so glad that so many of you are shopping. Are there any colors that they should shop for first? I'll just double check with my producer because we have not done a baking set in about 5 years. I don't want you to wait another 5 years for another great baking set.
Now the mulberry went and the hunter green went.
Okay, white gray will be the next to go. That's the lightest. Then we have, of course, your classic stone gray. We do have the gold, we have the red, and we have the turquoise. So they're all gonna go quickly, and red always our #1 bestseller. Great holiday gifts. I mean, I love baking over the holidays, but we're often asked to bring a dish, right? Bring something to share. It's a potluck. Everyone's bringing appetizers or bring a dessert. This is, I mean, sometimes it's hard to bring a dessert because you don't know how to actually carry it.
Well, let me show you what you're going to do with the dessert. Look at this. I've actually put this big lid over my roasting pan, right? So you can create the cake in the pan and then you can frost the cake, decorate the cake, use this and you're kind of protecting it in your drive over to whoever it is that you're going to go visit. Now, we've sold about 4,000 of these today. It's a beautiful big carving board, right? Free shipping and handling like everything on my brand today. This beautiful big ridge allows all that juice to, reservoir allows all that juice to gather. This, of course, is a breadboard, or you can even rest your dishes on here and the water will go right down. We're down to 400. So if you want it, get on the phone. We'll let you know when it's sold out. But things have been moving really quick all day. But I did want to show you this cake because it's sort of a delicious way to serve a beautiful big cake. But look, even a big cake like this will just slide right on out on a, I'm going to mangle it. I beg your pardon. That wasn't meant to happen. Let me show you this side. Oh, I need another one, Vanessa.
It's the frosting.
Oh, come on.
There you
Out
go.
she comes. No, I've totally destroyed it. Well, guess what, ladies and gentlemen? That's live television for you, isn't it?
You know what? I'll still eat it.
I'm glad we got a really good close-up of it as well. Well, that cake's probably sat out for a little bit today.
You can see how easy it is to clean, and a lot of us do want to pull it out of a pan and then decorate it and then frost it.
We've sort of had these out on and off for the whole day, so it's probably got a bit humid in here. But you can see even the sheet pan with that big lid. I kind of love it when something goes wrong when you're doing something live because people at home laugh, and I like making people laugh, so I hope you're laughing along with me or at me. They're both okay with me.
And then the crew knows they get to eat the cake.
And now we're all going to get to eat that cake.
They're already lining up.
They're already lining up. So you pop the lid on, it clips on just like that, and then of course you're good to go. Travel with it. That quick, that simple, and that's what we love. Let me do a little side-by-side demo. This is a traditional aluminum where everything will stick, right? Because we didn't grease or butter it, and this is the result. You end up ruining all your cookies. This is the DuraPan. And you can see the difference clearly, right? Nothing sticks to it. You do get that beautiful caramelization, that gorgeous even color on every single one of your cookies, which I really, really love. And then, of course, if you want to store them, you can either store them in the big or the small. I've already thrown some in here. What a beautiful gift, by the way. Whether you're doing just the bakeware or whether you wanted to bake for people and give them, you know, a little piece of bakeware, you could fill it up with some cookies maybe, or some peppermint bark.
You know what I've learned from you is that a lot of times it's not you that ruins the cookies. It's the pan.
Absolutely.
It's the pan, because if they're bent or they're a little bit warped or, you know, you have hot spots, you have cool spots, this is even heating all the way through. And then you're not worried about trying to spray or grease the pans. And you're not adding oil, you're not adding butter. And literally the cookies or the brownies or the cake, they just fall right out of the pan. So less work for you. And then it's one pan, so you can prep, you can store, you can serve, you can bake, and you can take it with you all in the same pan, because half the battle is using all the different pans around the kitchen.
Look, we've also got this incredible trivet which doubles as a rack, right? So you can sort of throw that over your 9x13. It is clearly slightly smaller than a 9x13. It works perfectly on top. This is a roasting rack now. We only have a few hundred of these to go around as well. Like I said, it's our last show of the entire visit. So and buy only 200.
200. I know we have the larger
Also,
size too. Let me check on the larger size because this is what I use as almost like a drying rack. You can also use it as a cooling rack. We don't have very many of these to go on either. I don't know where I would be without this. This has been such a lifesaver, a game changer. If you have a small kitchen, put it right over the sink. You can wash your fruits and vegetables and everything just drains right through.
I mean, check this out. This is a little frittata, right? So just an egg dish that we throw in there with some veggies. Again, we don't add any oil or butter because frankly, we just don't have to, right? That's the 20 by 13. In fact, Rick, I think we've got an animation or a bit of B-roll showing off that 20 by 13. So if you've got it handy, play it, or if not, maybe dig it out and we'll play it a little later on. But look at that sort of crustless quiche that we're able to make so quickly and effortlessly. So don't think of this just as bakeware, you guys. This is everything ware. Oh yeah, let's show the animation. Great. So we make it out of carbon steel. That's why it doesn't warp. It never buckles or bends, and the reason is because it's made out of the strongest steel we can find. Then that Durapan Plus, we give it 5 layers of that Durapan Plus. It is really, really important because nothing sticks. You can take it up to 450 in the oven. Stainless steel utensils won't scratch it, and that's what we absolutely love about this cookware and this bakeware. And we've sold 5 million pieces, so it works
and they
so
are
well.
going so very, very quickly. For all of you that have been watching and shopping and loving Curtis Stone over the years, he has not done a bakeware set like this, and there is no other planned bakeware set in the future. There's not another bakeware set scheduled for 2024. Here's what you're getting: 2 of the deep dish 5x7s. You get lids for both. You also get the traditional 9x13 pan if you love brownies, if you love cakes, you like cooking like I do, a nice deep dish lasagna. You also are getting the 9x13 roasting pan. So 4 pans, 4 lids, usually a $93 value. We're nearly 50% off. Now, if you apply today and buy today with the HSN credit card, you'll not only get a nice little incentive, $50 to spend, you can apply it towards your very first purchase. It would be like getting our Today Special for free. Just want to make sure that you know about all of our great values. The other big savings is shipping and handling. We don't do free shipping on Curtis Stone pans. Curtis and I were together on Tuesday night. We did not have free shipping on the pots and pans. Today's the day to kind of just shop around, look for all of your favorite accessories, and let us get this out to you. So pick your color, maybe gift a set. I think when it comes down to like $6 a pop for some of our finest cookware, Curtis, this is such an incredible buy, and I know it's really important to you that these stand up to the quality that you expect. This is your brand. You're the creator, you're the designer, you're the manufacturer. You don't just put your pretty face and name on the pan. You want it to be the best of the best.
It's got to work. It's got to be wonderful, and that's why I'm so proud of it. Now, I've thrown a big old prime rib. We've roasted it, so you'll be doing this for the holidays, right? This will be your new favorite roasting dish. By the way, look at what I did. I could put 2 of these in here if I really wanted to. I'm going to pick up that prime rib. I'm going to bring it on over here. Come over, put the veggies on the platter for me, Dale. And then let's get that trivet out of there so that I can show everybody my gravy separator. Oh, I didn't do this. Let me use my kinetic thermometer. I give it a quick shake because it doesn't require a battery, right? So you just give it a real quick shake, pull that probe out. You always want to do this before you cut into the meat, of course, because the last thing you want to do is undercook the beef. Now, this is rare, all right? We're at 106. How do I know that? Because I turn it over and I printed it on the back. So you can cheat just like me and you'll know exactly how your prime rib is going to be cooked.
We put that item number on the left-hand side of your screen. And remember, we don't usually do free shipping on that one. Hey, I got that from my husband for the holidays last year, and I just put it right in his stocking. He loves it, that kinetic thermometer.
Isn't it so cool? It's such a great little stocking stuffer. Now, as you see me carving this beautiful roast beef, I mean, that, my friends, looks absolutely... I told you it was pretty rare in the center, and it sure is, right? So no surprises there, of course. Now, this, you guys, is going to blow your mind. We'll tell you when it's sold out. We've sold nearly 10,000 of them today, and I think we're down to the last 1,000 or so. It's a gravy separator, right? So it's a fat separator. I literally pour all of the jus that accumulates in the bottom while I bake, right, while I cook, and then you see, just give it a second, and you'll see all of the fat rise to the top, right? Now, why is that important? Well, you don't want to cook with the fat. You don't want the fat in. This is, of course, a removable little strainer lid, so you can see how that lifts off. And while we wait for that fat to separate, do you have another one for me, Kat, so I can show them all how it works? Oh, there it is. Thanks. So that's the lid, and of course this, my friends, will just twist right off. So it goes in the dishwasher when you want to pop it in the dishwasher, and you're probably thinking, what on earth is he showing me this weird jug for? I'll show you in a second. Here's what happens. I get myself a pan. Now, can you see how that fat has accumulated at the top? It only takes 30 seconds for that to happen. The fat will always rise. I've built in a little button here, and look at that. The jus comes out of the bottom. The fat stays in the top.
Oh my God.
Oh yeah, get ready for the phones to blow up. This happens every single time. Like I said, we've sold nearly 10,000 of them already today. So this will sell out within the next half an hour.
Yep.
We will let you know when it happens. But this is a game changer, and it means you'll be making a wonderful sauce this year. The other thing that I would tell you...
And who doesn't love gravy? We'll tell you when the gravy separator sells out. We had that on Tuesday. We did not have free shipping on Tuesday, so today is our free shipping on all Curtis Stone Day. And this is what we love to do. We love to cook, and we love to be with family around the holidays.
The thing I love about this board, Sarah, is you see how I've got a mouthful of roast beef. See how all of the jus actually just gets, and then you pour that straight back over. So it is a beautiful, beautiful way to do it. We've only got 400 of these boards. We have it in the grey and the red. Here's the red for you.
Okay, last call on the gray. Last call on pretty much any of the accessories that you see tonight, because I know so many of you are thinking, you know what, I've always wanted. Maybe you're seeing something that you've always wanted to add to your order. But for those of you that have not yet had a chance to experience Curtis Stone, this is why he's become the #1 culinary brand here at HSN. It's because of your reviews. You have more rave reviews on your items than any other kitchen brand in the history of HSN. So that is a testimony to you.
Thank
and
you.
Of course, the incredible effort that you and your team go through. What did you just make?
You get a little tomato soup for your efforts.
Oh,
look,
thank
we
you.
actually use it as a dispenser as well. So you can actually pour, whether you're pouring little cups of soup, or whether you're pouring a big bowl of soup, or whether you're making pancakes and you want to get the batter to come out the bottom. It really is just one of those wonderful, wonderful products, but I'll stop talking about it because it's almost gone. So come on down here and let me make you a delicious salad. Because this might be your job. This year someone might say to you, can you bring the salad? Can you bring the charcuterie? Whatever it is, this is what you're going to do. You're going to reach over here. Look at what I've done. I've just thrown a bunch of veggies in there, and I'll take some tongs there. Thanks, Ness. I'm going to show you how quick and simple you can toss together some fennel, some carrots, some beautiful tomatoes, some gorgeous leaves, of course, and then whatever toppings you like. I've got some cranberries, some walnuts. I've got some puffed rice going in there as well. But the truth is, whatever you like in your salad is fine. We actually roasted some tomatoes earlier, so we can go ahead and toss those, and we did those on the sheet pan, of course. Right, so great to transport because you get lids for absolutely everything. And maybe you transport it in stages, but then you assemble it when you get there. Now, I've got my dressing. Guess what? The dressing doesn't spill all over the place, right? It's a balsamic dressing, so you can literally shake that and there's no dripping. I go ahead and I pop the lid off. I pour that straight over my gorgeous salad, and then you're ready to serve. Now, of course, if you wanted to transport it again, you pop the lid back on, and maybe you've got a game to go to. Maybe you've got kids' things to take, and maybe it's for the holidays. You will use this again and again and again.
We'll never do another deal like it. This is like not only a once a year, this is like once every 5 years, he does a bakeware set.
Right.
And I don't want you to wait until 2028 for another great bakeware set, because these are the things we always wish we had, or we're always looking for when it's too late. Then you try the plastic wrap, you try the foil. What does that do? It messes up the cake, it messes up the frosting, or it starts to fall apart, or air gets inside. This preserves your food.
Isn't that beautiful? So look, we've got this gorgeous cheese and charcuterie platter. I've done it on a sheet tray. Now, if someone said to you, do a beautiful platter on a sheet tray, you'd probably think, really? Is that going to look nice? Well, it does. And the great thing is you can also stick that lid on, and now you can transpo it very, very effortless and easily. And by the way, if you went to the store and bought all of this stuff, it's probably only 15 bucks worth of food.
Right.
So it's really quite affordable, right? And you can look like you're making a significant, and you have, you've made a significant contribution to the feast. I've also gone ahead and made Oh, we've got these too. I know, these utensils, you guys, they're so great. These are the slotted turners, right? They are a set of 3, and we have we sold out of a 4-piece tool set earlier, but we have a handful of these
those
still
are just
remaining.
Sliding off the pan.
And it's Parmesan cheese.
Is it?
Right, with no oil or butter. We've put a little, everything spice sort of mix on top. So those little Parmesan cheese crisps are absolutely easy to make. And look at the cleanup. It is carbon steel, you guys. It is so strong. It won't buckle, it won't bend. I hate it when that happens. So I said, I want to make one.
Do you ever hear the pan like ding?
Yes,
like
I used to.
It used to go
Not
like
anymore, thank goodness.
While it's in the oven, you're like,
Yeah.
oh, what's that? Oh, that's my pan. And then your pan comes out a different shape. Maybe it's time to kind of do a little pan survey in your home. How are your pans doing? Has it been a while? Are you still using bakeware that you got maybe at your wedding 20 or 30 years ago? This is DuraPan. This is the upgrade. This is the quality that you want. This is the durability that you want. This is the non-stick coating that you want that's 5 times thicker and 10 times stronger. So these are pans that will last you year after year, season after season. He never does it with the matching lids. It comes down to like $6 a pop because you're getting 8 pieces for less than $50. They're selling out. The price expires at midnight. It's our final show of the season for bakeware and cookware. There's not going to be a better time than today because everything's on free shipping too.
Now this is if you found that little tape, you can show it, because what I'm going to do is roll out that beautiful trivet. It literally rolls out like that. Whatever's coming out of the oven, doesn't matter how hot it is, it can be up to 500 degrees. You drop it straight down on there. Now this is my colossal shrimp. This is straight out of the air fryer with all of those beautiful veggies there as well.
We got the colossal shrimp coming up. We've got the filet medallions coming up. We got food.
Look at the size
on the menu too
of these colossal shrimp. By the way, you can pick them up. They're already breaded for you. All you do is drop them in an oven or an air fryer. We do have them coming up. I've just thrown them onto my sheet pan. Of course, they can go into an air fryer. They can go into an oven. Look at the size of them. One of these shrimp is exactly what you need for a taco. If you're really greedy like me, you might squeeze 2 in. But have a look. And then I use that sriracha aioli. Oh, yeah. Oh my goodness.
I love that spicy mayo. Those are also very popular. You can do it with the soy ginger. You can do one of each flavor. You can find your favorite. Okay, but those shrimp are like the biggest shrimp. They're called colossal for a reason. Those are coming up. But again, let me just show you everything that you're getting because it is really impressive. This is Dura Bake. If you love to bake, if you love to cook, or if you have to bring things, if you want to share them, if you want to bring someone a dish, maybe you're cooking for someone who's just been through an illness or a surgery, or they have to kind of lay low for a while. There's nothing better, or not another gift that really comes from the heart like cooking. When you bring someone a dish, you can now say, you know what, keep the pan. They're gonna be so impressed. They're gonna be so thrilled. So maybe you're getting more than one set. There's a couple different colors. Everyone is getting 2 of the 5x7s with the matching lid. Everyone is getting what I call sort of the deep dish 9x13. That's for like your lasagnas and your birthday cakes. And you're also getting the 9x13 roasting pan. So that will be for your ham, for your roast, for your turkeys, for your chickens, for your sheet pan meals. They all come with lids and they stack and nest together. So this is the light gray. I think that's our most limited. And this is our classic stone gray, kind of that little speckled finish that I know a lot of you love from Curtis Stone. We have the turquoise. Already getting very limited. 2 colors are going to sell out very, very, very quickly now. Red is our most popular. You cannot wait if you would like to reserve our best value of the day. Really, our best value of the year when it comes to DuraBake. And I just think not only is it easier on the chef, it's easier on who's ever doing the dishes.
It's also easier on the eye. It's really pretty stuff, right?
You can serve it.
We absolutely love it. Now, the trivets, you have the small, you have the large. If you get the large, of course, multiple things can fit on there. You can use it as a buffet. You can throw these on your dining room table and then pop food straight on them. I absolutely love doing that. I mean, again, look at this for a side dish. I mean, this is sort of a rigatoni with cheese and tomato, and the flavor is incredible on that. You can also see the volume of food, you guys, that you're going to be pulling out of these guys. Then I've done a little stuffing right next door. I know you wouldn't serve these together, but I'm just showing you the volume that you're pulling out of these 5x7s. So that's a couple. I actually use this as well, so simply as a lunchbox. If I take lunch to work, and I always eat a bit healthier if I take it, and I make a little salad, and I just use it as a great container
you got the
to take to work.
perfect serving size. I love the lid. I think you did an outstanding job. This is not like a flimsy lid with a little tiny corner that you're trying to peel off. Look at these kind of click and lock lids. It goes on, it stays on. They're waterproof, they're spill proof. From salad dressings to a great little soup or a stew or a chili that you want to bring to work, and then you can heat it up when you get there.
Well, I did this because I didn't want any leaks whatsoever, right? So I said, let's dye the water red and just prove that absolutely nothing comes out of it. And that locking system, believe it or not,
you have to be pretty confident
it takes a lot of time to get that locking system down, right? You've got to get it really, really right. Otherwise, it doesn't work the way you want it to. The way this nest is brilliant. You guys, when you get this home, you will be baking, you'll be storing, you'll be freezing. We've done ice cream cakes, we've done all sorts of delicious desserts, and you will be so, so happy with what you're making when you get it home. It comes down to
about $6. Whoops, $6 a pop. I tell you how durable they are. So check out your pans at home. They're not this thick. They're not this nonstick. They're not Curtis Stone. It's our #1 culinary brand. They get the best rave reviews. People who own Curtis Stone love Curtis Stone. My entire family has Curtis Stone kitchens. And this is all the bakeware you need. And coming up, we've got the Black Friday deal with all the cookware you need. So now you can sort of reinvent yourself in the kitchen, because it's not you, it's probably your pots and pans.
Well, you've probably got sheet pans that are just a bit of a disaster. That's the truth. And when you think about your sheet pans, you literally use them every single day. I mean, whether it's reheating a slice of pizza, whether it's roasting something, warming up some leftovers, you need strong ones, you need great non-stick ones, and I personally think you need them to have great lids. Look, I've even done these beautiful roasted pears. You get really inventive when you have the right bakeware, and we're sending you home with all a full bunch of recipes, of course, like we always do, and you can just see how many different things that you'll be able to make. Let me show you the cleanup on this. So those beautiful sticky pears.
So it doesn't matter if it's cheese, if it's caramel, if it's sugar, if it's grease, if it's oil, if it's fat. If you've got burned on, baked on soy or a glaze or a topping, this is the easiest cleanup ever. Great to take with you too. So if you want to pick it up today, know that you're getting the best of the best. Curtis is not going to put his name on just anything.
Oh, look at this.
You've seen him on the biggest shows on television. You have award-winning restaurants, a butcher by trade. So you know kitchenware, and you want it to be the best for everyone at home, and you want to make it easier for us too.
It is so easy when you get the right stuff. That's the truth. And I want you to have the right stuff. So pick up your bakeware and make sure you pick up that trivet at the same time.
All right, just make sure you get the color that you want. These are selling out. It is only for today. And remember, all of Curtis Stone is on free shipping too. So this is the time. Take a little inventory. What do you need? What would you always like to add? It's not going to get any bigger or any better than this. I don't want you to wait another 5 years for the bakeware to come back. All right. So let's go to the gravy separator. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? He's over here. Other way. You want to show us the gravy separator one more time, and we'll give everyone a quick update.
Swap them all out.
Oh, okay. Well,
here's one, but it's just the one that we used earlier. Anyway,
we'll show it to you here. It's less than $20. Here's what we have left. We have what? Fewer than 1,000 now? Fewer than 1,000 remain. Yeah, in 1 minute, we already sold more than 1,000. So what does the gravy separator do? Well,
all that you need to understand is when you pour a liquid in, I'll take it right there, Kat. Thank you so much. What you do is, this is, of course, a strainer lid. So no matter what's in that strainer lid, it, of course, stops from getting in your stock. So you just pour that jus, right? And, of course, when you're roasting meat, there's a lot of fat in there, and you don't want the fat in your sauce. What the gravy separator allows it to do is the fat rises to the top. You press that little button here on the side and all of that jus comes out the bottom. That is the jus or the stock that you want, right? The fat is what you don't want. So you go all the way down to when the fat gets to the bottom, you stop, and then you've got a beautiful stock. You can reduce it, you can thicken it, and you turn it into a great gravy.
All right, and There is not a good holiday meal without lots of great gravy, so I always go for seconds on the gravy. And you want that gravy separator, you have to order right now. Best way to order, hsn.com. We have thousands of you placing your order. Enjoy our website. You could just type in Curtis Stone. But I want to show you the cookware set because we have never done this Black Friday deal before today. We are dropping the price. The lowest price we have ever offered, down to $149 and change. This is about $100 off our regular price. This is everything you need. This is breakfast, lunch, and dinner. These are 2 of the fry pans. You get the 8-inch. You also get the 10-inch here. You get the 2-quart saucepan. You get the 5-quart stock pot. Okay, let me just tell you this. The stock pot with the lid, this is a $60 value. That's in the kit. Look at the sauteuse pan with the lid. That also comes with a great little divider. That is a $40 value. Then you're also getting the griddle. You buy 3 of these pans, it's worth the price of the entire configuration. It's on free shipping. This is a total kitchen makeover. If you add that to the bakeware, it's like a whole new Curtis Stone kitchen. It's all on FlexPay and free shipping. So we have that in some great colors. I expect that to go very fast. Best time to get the cookware home is right now, so you could be cooking it and using it over Thanksgiving. All right, these are in stock, they're ready to ship, and Curtis, you got thousands of items we never quite get to on our website.
That's absolutely true. And today, every single one of them is free shipping and handling, which I'm very happy about. None more than this. I have some grass-fed filet mignons. It is time to eat some steak, ladies and gentlemen.
All right. We've got steak, we've got shrimp, we've got surf and turf, we've got more great Curtis Stone, all in free shipping, so don't go away.
Hi, I'm Shaka Khan.
Music icon Shaka Khan will be live at HSN Studios.
Join me for the exclusive launch of my new fragrance, Shaka.
Don't miss Shaka Khan live on HSN Tuesday at 11 p.m. Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
At Dial 10 Beauty, we believe in the confidence that lies within you. Every woman deserves to feel empowered, unstoppable, and unapologetically beautiful. Give me 10 minutes and I'll change the way you see yourself.
Trusted by millions, she is one of America's most successful female inventors.
If somebody's struggling, I look at how could I make that better for them.
For 25 years, Joy Mangano has been part of the HSN family.
The HSN customer is who I dream about.
And she's just getting started.
The product we're creating is amazing.
Don't miss Joy Mangano here on HSN.
Retire? I have too much fun.
It's what's for dinner, and you want to buy a steak from a butcher by trade, and you want the best filet your money can buy. Curtis, these are amazing. Everyone's already loving these.
They are so good. This is grass-fed beef, right? This is filet mignon, the most tender steak there is. I'm going to shut up and I'm going to, well, that's not true, but I am going to go ahead and cut you one of these incredible filets. I need you to understand, when you bite into one of these, it is the juiciest, most, I mean, are you joking me right now? It looks like a love heart, and it is, because it is so juicy, succulent, and tender, right? And forgive me for my big fat fingers in there, but I just do want you to see just how succulent and divine these filet mignons really are, because they just are. All right, I'm going to pick a couple of them up. I'm going to place them onto my plate. This is what I would do. You can either serve them with a little salad. I'm going to serve this with just a little bit of puree. Let me go ahead and do another one here, right? And then if you want a sauce, not that it needs it, but if you wanted to put a sauce, a little chimichurri is always nice, which is sort of just a parsley, olive oil dressing. I like cutting these directly in half so you really get to see the doneness, right? And of course, I mean, look at that, guys. Have a look at that tender, juicy. It's just so fantastic and so
These
flavorful.
are so incredible. By the way, these are on single ship or auto ship. Also, you're getting a 20-pack.
Yep.
And they're all individually vacuum sealed, so you can just take 2 out at a time. You can take 1 or 2 out of a time. You can go ahead and feed an entire family, or you can say, you know what, this is just for me. This is just for me tonight. This is just a quick salad. You could slice them and put them on tacos. You could put them on greens. You could pick your favorite side. You're getting 20. You can get them delivered right now. That's what we call single ship. If you say yes to auto ship, you'll lock in this price and, of course, the free shipping and the great flex pay going forward. And you can have these in your household every single week. This is not like steak from the grocery store.
Absolutely. Well, this is what we're dealing with here. Like, I've just cut that into 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 little slices. Now, they're beautiful little 2-ounce fillets. You can go ahead and slice them and sort of treat them as the most tender little steak tips that the world's ever seen. I'm going to cut one more up. So, you know, you be the judge of how much you want to eat. I always say when you buy better quality, you need less. That's just the truth, right? And
more satisfying.
Absolutely it is. And the flavor is richer, and it's just absolutely divine. Now, you can slice them like that. You can cut straight on through them like I did the last couple. Have a look, you guys. If I can just show you how tender and succulent that steak is. I mean, check that out. It is just absolutely divine, and every single mouthful. Here's one that I haven't got my hands all over, so go ahead and have a taste.
I'll dive right in. They
Please
look amazing.
do.
You know what I love is that you don't have to trim it
Right.
when you get it home.
No,
Because the first thing
no
I do
waste.
with any piece of meat from any grocery store is like, oh, now I have to trim off the fat.
Right. I'll take
You
a plate,
already
please.
did that. They're already perfectly marbled. They're soft, they're tender. You don't even really need a knife.
I mean, that's the best part of all. Like, let me show you using a spoon.
Oh my gosh, that is so good.
Look at how I can literally go ahead and cut straight through that steak. This is using a spoon, you guys, right? Now, what I've done here is I've cut them. Watch what I'm doing. I'm just going to go ahead because bring me some cocktail sticks,
This is so
would
good,
you,
and it
Keith?
doesn't even hardly need a sauce or a spice or a rub.
Absolutely.
Because they're so good the way they are.
You know how people will serve lamb lollipops as an appetizer? When you've got steak this fantastic, if you actually go ahead and put them here and put a cocktail stick in each one of those, I think they've lost the cocktail sticks, but we'll find them at some point. Thanks,
Yeah,
mate.
you could do a little kebab. You could bake them, you could fry them, you could grill it.
Absolutely, you could. Now, don't forget, when these come off the grill, you're going to want to reach for your kinetic thermometer. You give it a real quick shake, just like this. And then you'll see it come to life. Pull that probe out, straight into the thickest part of the fillet. You're going to have a look at that temperature, right? And you're going to go for the doneness that you want. So that's up around 126, 127. That's a nice medium rare. How do I know that? Because I printed all the donenesses on the back so everyone can know them. And have a look at this.
That's a huge customer pick. By the way, we never have free shipping on like the kinetic thermometers. Those are going very quickly. If you want the carving board, I think we only have a couple hundred left. So many of the items in the shows today have been selling out. A lot of the free shipping, it will end at midnight. So it's the perfect time to jump in. And you know what's worse than cooking? It's grocery shopping. I love that these are delivered right to your
They
door.
get delivered to your door.
I mean, who wants to spend an hour running around the grocery store? You couldn't even find this quality of meat. Why is that?
Well, because, of course, a retailer, forgive me for saying it this way, they probably get away with whatever they can, right? So if you're not standing there asking them, is this grass-fed, is this grain, you know, they're just going to give you whatever. We're telling you this is grass-fed. We know exactly where it comes from. We're so proud of it. At Gwen, my little butcher shop, and if you want to show the video, you can. What we do is we go and we source from the very best from around the world. We love grass-fed meat. It has a real minerality. There's no added hormones. There's no antibiotics. It is just healthy, delicious meat that is so, so good for you and so good for your family. And the flavor of it is unbelievable.
Already so many awards with your Gwen Butcher Shop, with Maud, your restaurant. You have a catering company. I mean, people who know and love great food, they come to Curtis Stone. He's not going to put his name on it if it isn't the best of the best. And what's really nice is these are convenient. You can pull out just one. You can pull out two. You can make 3 or 4. They're also the perfect size.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Aren't they?
They sure are. I mean, look at this. I'll try and do this without getting my big old fingers all over everything. But look how tender that steak is when I literally just cut through it, and you can see just how juicy and succulent that filet mignon is as well, right? I'm gonna come on over here. I'm gonna cut myself another piece. You ready for this? You can just see it, just how succulent and juicy. And that's a filet mignon, you guys. So it is really just such a beautiful eating quality. You can see it glisten with that tenderness. Now, if I was to give you that big whole steak there, watch this. With a fork, I can literally cut. So you're talking the tenderest cut.
Barely touched it with my fork, it falls off.
Isn't it crazy?
Yeah.
I mean, even just with your
so
fingers, it literally will just pull apart, and that just shows you how tender that is.
And then you're not chewing.
Now you're getting 20.
They melt in your mouth. They're so buttery. They're so tender. You get 20. Now, what would it cost to like serve something like this in a nice, fine restaurant?
Look, there's so many ways to prepare this, right? You can either tap it out with a mallet and serve it as a steak sandwich.
Ooh, okay.
You could slice them and do it as a stir fry, or you could keep the integrity of the filet mignon and serve it just the way it is. See the little marbling? That's those little specks of white. That's intermuscular fat. That's what creates the richness. So we hand select this. Grass-fed isn't just one thing, right? We go into the farms, we work directly with the farmers, and then we bring you the best. Go read the reviews on all my steaks, whether it's the ribeyes, the fillets.
If you're trying to like make your meat taste better with a lot of sauces or spices or salts or sugars or added fats, you're probably not picking the right meat.
Right.
So this is gonna be an amazing treat for you and your family. This is gonna be a wonderful upgrade. If you're not sure what to serve, this would be delightful for the whole family. And you would feel so proud to serve this in your home.
Well, this is the best. I mean, filet mignon, of course, is normally the most expensive, and you can see here how succulent and juicy that really is. And of course, with that succulence and the tenderness comes delicious flavor. I mean, look at that. Absolutely. You can just see it dripping.
And then you're satisfied with the perfect portion,
That's
right?
right. That's
you
right.
get the protein, you get the lean beef, you get the best beef your money can buy, and you're getting it from a butcher. This is how his career began. And do you call it the Barbie? You put the
we throw it on the Barbie.
meat on the Barbie.
We sure do. Well, I mean, look, here's the great thing.
That'd be good on the Barbie.
Whether you throw it on the grill, whether you're roasting it in the oven, you can see now, I know a lot of people, this one's rather rare, right? I know a lot of people like it a bit more well done. So let me show you that. Because I don't believe anybody should be segregated from it. I'll cut through this one. See how that's
it's lovely.
Grey up, but look, it's still juicy. You guys, it doesn't mean that it dries out. They're petite little fillets.
Amazing.
And when you eat them, they are
Single
fabulous.
ship, auto shipment, everything's on free shipping. Now, we always do the food on free shipping, but we don't always do all the pots and pans. We don't always do the incredible bakeware set, our best value of the day. I want to remind you about a couple of the items because even all the accessories are on free shipping today, too. So let us get those incredible beef filet medallions out to you. They're already huge customer picks. And what do we have left? A couple hundred. And it's less than $20 with free shipping. It has that nice little kind of drain channel all the way around the edge of the pan, and then when you flip it over, it's got the channel. So you can use these as cutting boards, you can use these as cooling racks, you can use these as a nice little kind of drainage for your clean pots and pans on the side of your kitchen, but don't miss out. Everything is going fast tonight, and we are gonna make sure that we get you ready for the holidays. We want you ready, and we want you to have all the best tools, because you don't have to be a great cook, but if you start with the best tools, you will certainly find such great results. All right, we're gonna dive into a great little item next, and it is, what are we doing next? The, I can't see the screens, we're so far away.
It's a thermometer. Kinetic thermometer. Now, the great thing about this tool
is a good one.
Nearly all thermometers need batteries, right? This one runs off kinetic energy. We developed it. It's the only one out there. So here's the deal. What I mean by kinetic energy is movement. So you just give it a shake, that's it. It's like 4 or 5 shakes, you bring it to life. The reason I don't want a battery in my thermometer is when I go to use it, sure enough, the battery will have gone flat. So what we're looking for when we're frying is 350 degrees. So I know before I even drop a shrimp in here, and they're colossal shrimp, by the way. I know that I'm going to be frying at the right temperature, because imagine if it was 400 degrees, the oil would be all over the table. So very important when it comes to frying. Let me show you, because we're here, you know, and because they're there. Look at those gorgeous, unbelievable. We're going to try and air these a little later, but they're limited. So if you want to grab them, just keep your eye. You might want to just jump over to HSN.
They're very popular.
Roast beef. Oh my goodness, yes. By the way, you said there was a couple of hundred of these incredible boards remaining. I think the grey, only a handful. The thing about this is that gorgeous reservoir that is so, so wonderful. I'm going to go ahead and give this one a shake. Now I'm using the red one. I think we've got it still in red, black and grey. Probe right into the centre, right? That probe, by the way, the probe can be in straight. You can do it to the side. You're going to watch that temperature gauge. And then if you're not sure if you got the center, just try again. Just go back in and make sure you're looking for the lowest reading that you've got. So you might want to pull it out or pull it back in just a little. We're at 120, which again is a little on the rarer side. How do I know that? We've put all of the donenesses here. So there's lamb, there's fish, there's pork, poultry, and then all of the medium rare, medium well, rare. So you'll know exactly how the inside of that meat is cooked.
And how important is that?
I mean, look, well, here we are in front of a big turkey.
Because we're just a few weeks away from you putting that turkey in the oven. So here's how it works. You just shake it, bake it, and then test it.
That's exactly right.
What is your temperature? I gave this to my husband for a holiday gift, I think a couple of years ago, but I'll tell you what I did not receive. I did not get free shipping on mine. But now it is a Black Friday deal. It's at a great price with free shipping. There has never been a better time to get the Kinetic Meat Thermometer. This is a great gift for anybody who loves to grill. If the guys in your life are hard to buy for, it's mom, it's dad, it's a brother-in-law, it's a son-in-law, it's your neighbor, it's your son, get him a great meat thermometer. They will absolutely love it. There are rave reviews on our website at hsn.com. But there's never been a better time or a better price. So what happens if it's not done?
Well, if it's roast beef, right, I told you that this was a little on the rarer side. Let's just cut right on through the middle and have a look. Right, so you can see, even for me, I like my meat medium red. This is maybe a tiny bit pink. Not the end of the world, right, because it's roast beef. But if that happened with your turkey, guess what? You'd ruin Thanksgiving, and no one wants to ruin Thanksgiving. We want the opposite. So with poultry, and you can flick this over, you can see the guide right there. You're going to be looking for somewhere up around 155, even all the way up to 160. We're at 150. That's probably because the guys pulled it out of the oven a minute ago and rested it. Let me go and have a look. Yep, and look, we're up over 160 in the breastplate up there. So I know that this one is going to be delicious and it's going to be ready to go. But of course, if you read 120, you'd be like, oh no, that needs to go back in the oven. And then the thermometer saves you from literally ruining Thanksgiving, right? So here's what I need to show you. When you cut through a turkey that's cooked the right way, it is still juicy. It is still succulent. I might just take the leg off. Let me go through and pull that drumstick off, just so you get to see when I carve this down.
I think we have a couple colors in this too, guys. I think we have the black, the red, and the stone gray. But you, last call now. Last call on our incredible Kinetic Meat Thermometer. It's always a bestseller. It's always a fan favorite. And Black Friday deal simply means you get the best price of the entire season. And no one wants to ruin Thanksgiving. You don't have to be a really expert, great chef to make a great Thanksgiving turkey. You just need to know when it's done.
That's all you need to know. And by the way, turkey shouldn't be dry. A lot of people are like, I don't like turkey. You don't like dry turkey. None of us do.
Right, that's what it is, right?
Turkey should be succulent and delicious. And if you follow the instructions and cook it the right way. Oh,
that is so good.
Isn't that good?
So very good. Don't be the one that ruins Thanksgiving. These make great little stocking stuffers, or if you're just looking for great little kind of grab and go gifts, make sure that you drop anything and everything into your cart and check out today. Yeah. If you don't check out today, you're paying for shipping and handling tomoror.
Right,
Do it
you've
today.
only got literally
you got a couple of hours left to get free shipping on anything and everything Curtis Stone. So,
coming up.
Colossal shrimp coming up, saucepans coming up. Should we go this way? This way?
Oh.
All right, let's go this way. All right, for those of you that love having a Curtis Stone kitchen, it's not very often where we give you lots of saucepans.
That's
In
right.
fact, I'll show you what you're getting. You're getting 6 pieces. You're getting the 1.5 quart, you're getting the 2 quart, You're getting the 2.8 quart saucepan, and you're getting a lid for each. There we go.
That's what you're getting.
That's what it is.
It's the full set.
Look at that.
So we have lots of skillets at home, but at the holidays more than ever, we need our saucepans. We just do. So for free shipping and handling, less than $90, that's like...
There you go.
An absolute deal, because these are big pots. You know, there's a range, of course.
All the sizes that you need, glass tempered lids. You also have these nice little handles on the side. So we love those kind of grab and go handles. Also, there is no long stick handles. I bought my nesting pans from Curtis Stone because I didn't have room for all those handles in my tiny little kitchen. So these actually nest perfectly, and they get everything that you need at a really affordable price, and they're not on free shipping hardly ever here at HSN. So that's your entire kitchen set right there. These are all your essentials. We took a nice discount for you, and with the free shipping and rave reviews, another great item to consider. Today we have black and we have red.
Well, here's what we've got. I've got you a little tomato soup, right? So whether it's the gravy, whether it's the soup, whether it's boiling the broccoli or the green beans or warming up the mashed potatoes or the meatballs, there's so many incredible jobs that your pots and pans do, but these little pots are everything. By the way, silicone handles, they go straight over those buffet handles. Now, you mentioned the buffet handles. You also get more space on the stove. Imagine if I had stick handles coming off everywhere here. So that's why people absolutely love it. Now, I'm going to pour some of my tomato soup straight into my gravy separator, and you might think, what on earth for? Well, let me show you. Tomato soup can have a little bit of the skin, right? So you're actually straining it this way, which is pretty cool. So you can see the strainer. And if you want to serve it in little cups, check this out. This is in the Hunter Green. You ready for it? I just press that button, and now I've got that perfect dispenser or soup pourer where I pour the exact right amount. I make absolutely zero mess. I could do that for 3 or I could do it for 30. And I tell you what, it is just another wonderful use for that great gravy separator.
How many left in our gravy separator? These are selling out. It is last call. We have 400 left. Only 400 of you. We have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of you watching and shopping. We started with nearly 10,000 of those. We're down to 400. That's not coming back any other time this season. Everything that we have is the final quantities for the year. There's nothing new. He doesn't have a visit again until mid-December. So if you want anything for Thanksgiving, you want to prep, you want to get ready for entertaining, there's nothing better than doing the DuraBake today, doing the DuraPans today, and with the free shipping. This is the type of pan that I have in my kitchen. I use Curtis Stone every single day. I made my eggs with it this morning. You can make soup for lunch, and you can go ahead and make a nice chili for dinner, because you're getting all 3 sizes, and an incredible customer pick that has more than 65 5-star reviews. People who own Curtis Stone love Curtis Stone.
All right, so I'm going to make a little caramel. So I took the rice out of there. I wiped it out because it's DuraPan, and now I've thrown some sugar in. Right next door to that, I've got my meatballs working. Now, while you're picking this up, you've really got to consider this. This is my lid rest. You can see the steamy lids live in the lid rest. Let me show it to you. Here's a steamy, messy lid. I drop it in there. All that condensation runs down the front. It gets captured. It makes a mess in there and not all over my kitchen counter. You can literally see it in the bottom of the lid rest. A great gift, but just so wonderful in anybody's kitchen. And if you want to pick up those silicone handles, another great way to sort of add value here. So what I'm going to do is go ahead and lift up some of these beautiful meatballs. I would just serve these with either pasta or with rice. These are my meatballs. We do have a handful of them left. I think we sold through all of the auto ship, but there might be a couple.
They're almost as colossal as the shrimp.
They're huge, aren't they?
They're massive.
They're massive meatballs, but I tell you what, they're massive in flavor and they're massive in size as well. I go ahead and I throw that on. I've got some Parmesan cheese over here that we finished that off with. I've got a little bit of parsley, isn't it? A little bit of thyme, rather. And now let me show you the cleanup, because here's the real kicker, right? So here's the tomato sauce meatball concoction that we made. But the best part with all my DuraPans is the clean out is always just so easy. You just wipe the pan clean and you start cooking again.
I would highly recommend you add the silicone covers to your order. These always sell out, and a lot of times when you ask, they're not in inventory. So when they're inventory, add these to your order. You get 3 pans, you get 3 lids, you get the 1 quart, 1.5, you get the 2 quart, and you get the nearly 3 quart saucepan. They nest beautifully too, so they don't take up a lot of room in your cupboards.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Now, this is macaroni and cheese. We baked it in the oven, so yes, it can all go into the oven. Because they nest, you're absolutely right. I mean, look at that. Look at the quantity, by the way.
I knew I should not have come out here so hungry, but it's...
There's forks everywhere. What are you talking about? We got you.
Oh, I got it. I can't say no to macaroni and cheese. I've already had a little surf and turf, and then we got the colossal shrimp coming up. But if you were even thinking about getting 3 new saucepans, these are great. Now we have a huge kit coming up. If you need everything, if you need a whole new Kurdistan kitchen, don't go away. We got the 10-piece set. But a lot of you just might be in the marketplace to try it out for the very first time. This is a great sort of try me opportunity, because most of us could use an upgrade in our saucepans, because some of them have seen better days. What happens to our saucepans if they're not made with that beautiful DuraPan finish? They get thin, they get bent, they get warped. Maybe the food starts to stick. Your food never sticks to DuraPan.
I mean, look at the macaroni, look at the mashed potatoes. Talk about never stick. Ooh. I mean, look at that. Absolutely, I can't even see it and I'm saying absolutely spotless because I just know it will be, because that's just how it works. You guys, this pan is your best friend. Every time you cook in it, you'll blow me a little kiss, because I tell you what, the cleanup or the lack of cleanup is just, it's beautiful. I'm not gonna lie.
And if you're the one that does dishes, that's me. My husband's a great cook, and I really appreciate that. So I always volunteer to do the dishes. I want my job to be easier. Maybe you're the one that's on dish duty. You deserve DuraPan, and you also deserve DuraBake. We're gonna have another look at our best value of the day. It is the final hour of the Kurdistan visit. It's the last hour. If you do want to lock in free shipping, I'm gonna go this way and tell you what's coming up in this 10-piece set. Oh, we're so sneaky. Curtis, you can run, but you can't hide. Am I in the right place? Everyone's talking to me. There's an empty studio. Where do you want me? Okay, here we go. All right, here's the 10-piece set. Boy, am I thrilled. We have done a lot of cookware sets over the last few years here at